veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. And I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la.
What's up? Welcome back. Y'all ready to be messy? Y'all ready to go low? Actually, it's not even low. It's just showing what she's doing. But give me a second. I'm still working on dinner. You won't believe it. So I have to get my groceries. I have to order everything. So I did it yesterday. I put on there the Doritos, the main part of the freaking thing I'm trying to make. Guess what they didn't bring? The Doritos. So I had to sit here and pay $19 to get Doritos rushed to me so I could do the supper. So pissed. So pissed. Like, I already paid for the damn Doritos for last time. I already paid for the delivery. I already paid for the tip. And here I am, another $20 because I had to sit there and reorder something I already freaking ordered. So it's a downside. Give me a second. I need a bowl to put the sliced peppers in. Okay. This bowl's not big enough, I know, but it's going to have to work because my normal bowls I use are soaking because I got to do dishes too. Anyways, so for those that don't know, we have three losers: Keista Marie, Scamzilla, you fucking scamming evil fucking bitch, and Janocchio. Like two of the worst mothers on YouTube. I'm just saying, but whatever. Y'all remember when Jen did the interview and then she came up and said she regretted it and she would have never done it if she wasn't put up to it? Do y'all remember that? And she's been trying to get back in my good graces ever since because she realized she fucked up and it was too far, and she's never liked it. She hates Keaton and she thinks he's an asshole and a piece of shit, and she doesn't believe anything he said. Guess what? Jen did it again. She redid it. Jen has passed the video along, and it's being covered, but it's not even just by the same assholes, because Christy Marie, who I paid a lot of money to go on vacation with me and my daughter because she was sitting there crying that she was going to take her life because no one gave a fuck about her, because her whole family hated her. They were having issues at the time. To be clear, I don't think they hated her. She felt that. They were having issues at the time. She told me she wanted to take her life. Okay? When her boyfriend was putting his hands on her, I told her I'd pay for the bus ticket to get him out of there, to take him. He could go wherever the fuck he wants in the United States. I don't care. Because he was staying there saying that he wants to go back to Texas, and he's stuck there in Arizona with Christy Marie because he can't afford the ticket to get back home. So I told her, you know what? Fuck that. ask him where he wants to go, when he wants to go, the zip code he wants to be dropped off in, and I'll fucking buy the ticket so he can't put his hands on you anymore. That's the kind of person I am. That's how I treat victims of DV. I help. Did I have the $300 to do so just to throw away? No, but it was worth it to me to have her safe. I was the mediator to help her not have to speak to him anymore so he could come get his stuff. She was purposely holding on to all his things to punish him for whatever reason. And he said he was not going to leave her alone until she gave him his items back, all his clothes. He had just gotten out of prison. He wanted all his clothes and stuff, and she was holding on to him. And I'm the one that talked her into putting it outside so he couldn't hurt her. But I digress. That's how I treat victims of DV, though. When Jen was abusing Clint, I was on Clint's side. I came to Clint's aid, and I did anything. I was trying everything I could to help Clint because he was a victim of DV. When Amzi said that she's a victim of DV because when she's the one that's got all the charges for beating on her husband, just to be clear, she's the one that was abusive. She's the one that's got a long, extensive, like multiple charges. Hey, Muggsy, multiple charges for putting her hands on her husband. And I had a talk with her, and she said, Seawood, please don't mention that anymore. I was going through a really hard time. I was just really struggling emotionally, and that's why I did it. I was like, okay, I won't. I haven't said it since until right now because you want to do what you want to fucking do. Okay. Because guess what we're going to do? We're not going to do it right now, but in the next few days, we're going to go over Muggsy speaking on Shook's panel about their rendezvous in New York City and how it went. And how Amzi didn't leave the hotel room, and how Amzi didn't take care of herself, and how Amzi looks nothing like the picture she posts. Let's do that. Do I want to? No. We'll play the interview with Brandy again and Brandy's daughter, and we'll play that again. I had to take it down, not because I feel like I did something wrong, but because it was so upsetting Jen, and that wasn't the goal. The goal was to get Mike safe and reunited with his family to be with his kids because they missed him. And anytime they try to call Mike's phone, which is Jen's old roommate, anytime they try to call Mike's phone to speak to him, Jen would take the phone, cuss them out, hang up on them, or just not answer it at all. She'd block them. And then she was leaving voicemails from her phone, threatening all of them, including the children. Okay? That's fucking Jen. That's why Brandy came up, because she was going live every day saying Brandy did bad things, her son, Art, her daughter. Like, this is shit Jen said, and there was no truth to it. No truth to it. Saying her daughter did stuff to her son. I mean, it was a whole fucking mess. That's why Brandy came up. Again, she's not your ex. She's not your abuser. She's no blood to you. She's a friend that you slept with her husband when you're supposed to be babysitting while smiling at her face. She's saying you're her best friend. That's who she is to you. You want to find an ex-friend of mine that I fucked over? Good luck. I have never fucked my friends over in real life. This superficial shit on YouTube, I will, because go fuck yourself. But anyways, real friends, if you could find one, interview them. If they've never abused me or hurt my children or tormented me for 20 fucking years, go ahead, do it. Then you could say it was a equal situation. But so we'll be going over that. Yeah, T-Rex, we'll be going over that. We'll be going to the interviews. I put the interview, my response to him, Keaton, doing the interview on Jen's stream last 2 years ago in August, 2 years ago. I did an interview with another woman because he said no woman ever said I was abusive. Only she said it. She made it up. Okay, so I found two women. We've known him the longest. I've known him 22 going on. Well, now I've known him since 2002. So yeah, 22 years for me, 17 years for the girl that came up on my panel and did an interview with me, and 13 years for the other girl that also said he was abusive. So I did an interview. I came with proof. I played what he said. Yeah, I haven't seen him set up live. That's why I just went live again. I played what he said, and I showed the proof. I showed the proof of everything. She could drive whenever she wants. I showed the DMV saying I can't drive because it's a medical issue. No, and you shouldn't. Yeah, and you shouldn't. You really, really shouldn't. And the fact that Kristen Marie actually met me in person, met my daughter, the daughter that this man has neglected for all these years, the daughter that this man has traumatized, and she knows it's different for everybody else, but you fucking met me. I did everything I could to help you out with your DV situation. I did everything I could to make it where you didn't want to take your life because you felt no one cared about you. And I brought you on family vacation with me and my daughter, and I paid for a lot of the shit that you did because you came there, you paid for a few things. Yes, you did. But then you conveniently lost your credit card. You lost your credit card, so I had to cover for you the last 4 days or 3 days of the trip. Then the whole ride back on the Greyhound, I paid for your snacks and your food. And then when me and my daughter got off the Greyhound and you still had another day or two to get to Phoenix, I sent you a $50 CashApp to help you also get snacks, even though I wasn't there for you. Like I couldn't be there. I was already off the bus. I sent you $50 to help you out. And I think I actually sent you another $50 when you got home, because you had no money. That's the kind of friend I've been to Christy Marie. And this is what she's doing. Hey, Cindy, how are you? This is what she's doing. This is the same fucking bitch. And again, I'm going to call everybody a hypocrite that rolls around with that cunt because of this. Sorry for my language. Because of this. When everybody's up in arms about John threatening to put her daughter on his site, which again, he never did it and he never followed through. Never fucking happened. But when he said it to her, she was on panel with him when he said it. When she said it to her, when he said it to her that he was going to do that, first she's like, oh no, don't do that. She's sweetheart. She's innocent. Don't do that to her daughter. And then by the end of the stream, she said she would help him make the thumbnails of me shitting down my daughter's throat. She said she would help it. She was the only one that had images of my daughter. The only person I've ever shared my child with through YouTube. She's the only fucking one that had any images of my child, and she offered it to John and said she would help him make those thumbnails. So if you're going to be up in arms about him, you better call her ass out too, and you better cut her off too. But you don't. Stalker brought her up on channel and exposed all of our DMs, but complaining about their DMs being exposed. Yes, she did. Thank you. She absolutely fucking did. So again, John said shit in anger. He didn't follow through with it. He didn't do anything. Christy Marie, who met this beautiful child, was willing to help. Oh, she lied about everything she said. Oh, I had to babysit her daughter. Bitch, I don't fucking know you like that. What did you babysit? You talk about when I was recording content for my channel and you were a few feet in front of me because I didn't want my daughter shown on camera and I could see you the whole fucking time. What the fuck are you talking about babysat? Don't fuck with me. I'm getting pissed. I'm already pissed. All right, I cut up my peppers. Damn, I'm so behind on dinner. I'm gonna have to just give her something else and have leftovers because I still have to saute the vegetables and I haven't done that. Y'all give me a second. Give me a second. I don't have enough counter space. I am going to be in a rush, but I want to show you the messages she sent Muggsy. I wasn't going to do that. I was trying to give the bitch. I was trying not to embarrass her too bad by not showing y'all the images unless it's on members only. And look at the response. This bitch has done stream after stream after stream after stream after stream on me for weeks because she's jealous of Muggsy. I haven't done nothing back. I respond one time. She's now threatening to kill Muggsy over me. And no, we got to punish you now. She already did a stream right from the jump showing DW's picture and saying she's going to interview DW. And I told her to go fuck herself. And I shared the picture too. I don't care. But how many people have played that interview now? Pathetic. Let me get this going. I gotta cut up my onions. I'm so late on dinner. I'm so late on dinner. I like to have her fed by like 5 or 6, but it wasn't my fault this time. Was it my fault? Okay, now I gotta cut the onions up. But I'm gonna still talk about it and show you. You can never embarrass her. She ain't got no shame. Clearly. She ain't got no fucking shame. She did a stream and she allowed Lindsay to go in there and be sexual about my son. And she don't think I have a right to be upset with her. She don't think I have a right to say she needs to get a fucking grip. Her anger shouldn't be with me because I'm not the reason they broke up. Like, get a fucking grip, dude. But Amzi, I won't be like you and interview your ex-husband. Because, again, I don't need to. But I will discuss the stream where Muxie went up there and said exactly what took place. I'm doing it. I can do it at the same time. I mean, there's no difference than doing, like, talking to y'all while doing everything. It's not going to change how quickly I get it done. Or the reason I'm in a rush is because Walmart did not bring the Doritos for a Dorito casserole. So I can't do it without the Doritos. But thank you. Did they not see how played out the whole interview thing is anyways? We've all seen it more than once. Big whoop, an abusive man discrediting his victim. Was it right? Like, yeah, because men don't do that. They don't sit there and say, I never did that, when he's been arrested multiple times for it. I've got recording of him admitting to be abusive to me and abusive to my son. I got recordings of him dislocating my fucking ankle. I've got recordings of him cussing me out, yelling at me, screaming at me, and I'm quiet as a mouth for 45 minutes before he dislocated my fucking ankle. I've got police reports about him fracturing my finger because I tried to hand him a jacket to beg him to take his son to the bus stop because it makes him happy. And he went to grab it on my hand and crushed my fucking fingers because he was mad I woke him up. So I've got the fucking proof. I've got the police reports. He's got the arrest. I don't. He had the addiction issues. I don't. So again, y'all, this is why I stay pissed, because Jen, you're just a horrible fucking person. Your apologies mean shit. I'm cooking Dorito casserole. Princess asked for it, so. I don't know if y'all can hear it. I'm sorry if it's loud. Once they saute, I can relax a little bit. Like once they're all in the pan. Like, I'm sorry, but Amzi, I don't think. And here's the thing. When she first got mad about Mugsy, she went live, and the first thing she mentioned was my son, the videos, calling me names, talking about DW, and now this. So, show anything that I've done in weeks on end. Hell, year of me doing anything like that. Anything like that. You know what I've done to Amzi? Come live and tell her what I think about her. That's it. Put a little clip video together of her being racist as fuck and threatening everyone online. That's all. That's what I've done. Exactly. She said she regretted the interview. She took it down. She never wanted to do it. And she thinks he's an asshole and she doesn't believe anything he says. But now that she's on with Scamzilla and Keister Marie, you still putting meth up your ass? Piece of shit. And by the way, you lost so much weight in your face and everybody can see the pop marks in your face. I hope you're not back to, but if you do, please leave that shit alone. That has ruined your life before. And even though you're being an asshole, I don't want you back in that situation, Christy. Because unlike you, I don't want you to suffer and hurt because you fucked me over. I don't want that for you because I cared. If I didn't care, I would have never spent the money I did to bring you with me and my daughter. Because I've never done that. In the history of me being on YouTube, have I ever brought anyone around my child? That's a big fucking deal to me. And this is how you repay it. Yes, and by the way, I'm so tired of people saying, Seela said that she put something up her ass, like talk about METH. I've never done METH, or any illegal drugs in my entire fucking life. I don't know what to do. I know you hate that. You hate that I haven't, but I really fucking haven't. So that whole thing came from Colby coming in here. Hey, Diane. From Colby. Remember Colby, y'all? Colby came in here and we were talking about Terry Time and how Terry Time takes her METH. And I was like, I never heard of anyone putting it in tea. I didn't know you could do that. And I was like, I thought the only way you could do that is if you eat it or shoot it up or smoke it. And Colby said, well, you could do that, but you can also boof. Was it boof? Boof it. That's such a weird word. Boof it. And I was like, what the hell's boofing? It's like, oh, it's when you put stuff at your blank to make it the effects go faster. I was like, what the hell? News to me. Hey, Susie. I was like, I never knew that you could do that. And from there, you know how many people said, Siwa says she's done that. Never happened. Oh, and I absolutely do, Maggie. And I'll never introduce anyone else again. Like, I could meet up with John, and I would like to. There's no sound? Oh, God. Is there no sound? And hey, that happened to me last night. So, hello. Hey, Michelle. But you know how many people have gone around and said that that came from me and I said that I had done that? Like, I don't know how many times I get to tell you that I've never done METH. Hell, even that piece of shit went live and said, nope, she's never done that shit with me. So there's that. But I did do an interview with another woman that he abused. And it's a shame. It really is. She shared something with me that I never knew he did to her. I never knew he did that to a woman. I knew he threatened it before. And I know he did stuff by force with me before, whether I wanted to or not. But to actually flat out do something. So the B is back and Deadly left you again. Oh, did he? Is he already against me again? Oh, well. So she came up here, and when she got with Keaton, she was 17 years old and we were adults. Just saying. She didn't know about me. I didn't know about her until I caught him. So I caught him in the truck doing shit with her when he said he was going to go do laundry. So there's that. But anyways, that's how I became to know her. But she kept it going because she was already in love at that point and whatever. But me and her went to war over him. And how stupid is that? But over the years, me and her, and the mistress that he got pregnant while we were married, we all realized it's not us. Okay, yeah, I'll see you on that panel later. It wasn't us, and we shouldn't be mad at each other. We should be mad at him because he's the one that had the vows, not her. You know what I mean? But those women, when I found out he was with those women, I did the same thing like I did with. Actually, I never reached out. I just said, I hope, just be careful. This is what he's done in the past. Be careful. I don't want you to get hurt. And those were like, you're so full of shit. He would never do that to me. You must have done something to piss him off to make him do that. And I'm like, okay, we'll see. And he ended up doing exactly what I said. Oh, goodness. That bottom drawer in my fridge is so annoying. I have a lot of me too. I really do. And I hope it's true that he never. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. Hey, Daniel. I really appreciate that, Michelle. I really, really do. And I don't feel like thank you is enough, but thank you. I really hope that he really has turned over a new leaf and it's a thing in the past. I don't want any woman to get hurt. I really don't. I hope I am wrong. But unfortunately, he's gone years before without doing and shit, and then he ends up going back to it. So I'm hoping and praying that she's right for once. That a woman is right for once and that they know him better than me now. So let's hope. Let's really, really hope. Okay, hold on. Ooh, that's strong. Smelling onions. Okay, so anyways, let me show you the messages that Amzi sent Muggsy. And by the way, anybody in there, I just block. Block. Anybody I see in there, I will just block you. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then that's fine. And Clark Kent's in there laughing about it, that they're doing the interview, playing the interview with my ex-husband again. Wow. And that's why I've always had an issue with you, because you are the one that told Amzi that you would give her $500 to set up the interview with DW. You're the one that did that, and I'll never forgive you for that. You thought it was funny. So that's why I mean you will never. That's why we always have a back and forth forever, because you find it funny in people's pain, and I don't like that. I think that's fucked up. All right, let me show you some of these messages while we wait for it to saute. Let's see your channel. Who is hot in here? Thank you, everyone, for coming in here. He never was. He never was. And I do find it ironic that Jules is saying she's against them doing this when she did it herself. You know, I do find it ironic because she also played the interview. Jen did the interview and then she deleted it. Then Jules played it on her channel. And then I think Stalker played it on her channel. And now they're doing it on there. So there's that. No, it's not. He's not doing an interview. They're just replaying the one that Jen did that I've already proven to be a lie. Like 90% of things he said were lies, and I proved it with actual fucking proof. Not hearsay, not accusations. I showed proof. There was another woman that came up, and she said herself that she witnessed when he came to my apartment, broke down the door, slammed me into the wall, almost broke my fucking wrist. She witnessed it. She was watching the whole fucking thing. So again, did I lie? Did I really fucking lie? Because there's a police report that goes with it. I didn't call the police. My neighbors called the police. Got screaming my head off. She watched that whole fucking thing, but y'all want to say I lied about it. Yep, I did. I showed proof, and I cleared up every lie that I could clear up. I did. Any lie that I could get proof for, I showed it. So that interview and my response with Freya, the other woman that he also abused, it's on my community tab. It was on private. I've had it on private for a year and 6 months probably. I took that interview down with Freya because I thought it was over with. I thought that him and that girl were leaving me alone and just keep it moving. Because my goal was to never do that. But I did it because if they want to come out here and paint me as someone that fakes TV, I'm going to show proof because I don't take shit like that lightly. I don't think nothing about that's funny or something to joke about or lie about. And it's so funny, Amzi. You just got through telling Muggsy you were going to apologize to me. You never fucking did. He's scorned, but I don't even think he would do the interview if it wasn't for his psycho girlfriend or now wife that demanded he did, because she doesn't want to be known as the woman that gets with an abusive man that hits women and children. So she was hell-bent, and she said herself, unless I go live and say he's never done that, she's going to keep coming at me, and she's going to keep talking to Stalker and them and feeding them information. And I refuse. Kiss my ass. You want to be the spokesperson for my ex now? You want to punish me now for my ex because I want to tell the truth? Go ahead. I ain't changing shit. But if they never did that interview, could it be used against me every time someone gets upset? Want to be a little baby about it? Here, these are the messages she sent Muggsy. And these are only 4. They're only 4 messages, y'all. She dyed her hair like yours. Oh, God, please don't tell me that. Please don't tell me that. She did say it shouldn't be done anymore. Those things pertaining to you or her with those particular guys. Who? Who said that? Clark is the type to enjoy those bum fights. It's just, I know, and a lot of people have said that. A lot of people have said that about him. Even Clark's friend said it wasn't right. They only interview that, but he's in there saying this is about to be messy, laughing emojis. Okay. Good to know where you stand. Good to know where you stand. You know what's funny about that? When the interview was done to Jules involving Glenwood's sister, I didn't shout it out. I didn't play it. I didn't cover it. I didn't laugh about it. I didn't threaten to post it anytime she pissed me off because I didn't agree with it. I didn't just say I didn't agree with it because I wanted to get brownie points. I've been against it whether I like you or not. But whatever. All right, okay, let me see here. Can I just, this? Okay, let's do this. That is pretty creepy. That is pretty creepy. I think she means Jules. I heard Jules say she wants you to not talk about each other. No back and forth. Well, again, I don't like someone saying what I can and can't talk about. But If she's willing to not bring me up and stop doing streams saying I refuse to apologize, that I make excuses for the FOIA, that I threw a temper tantrum, demanded an apology in her chat, none of those things happened, that she had to apologize to keep the peace, I was fine. I was totally fine because it was warranted to be upset. So, but you know, if she's willing to not talk about me, I don't have an issue with that. But to say I'm not allowed to talk about any creator in our community, don't do that. That's why I get upset. I don't like being told what to do because I will rebel for the rest of my life of someone trying to control me. Okay? So, yes. Again, I block so she can't see what I say and vice versa because she's like, I don't want to see what talk about me. Well, I have you blocked, so you shouldn't see anything unless you're seeking me out. Just saying. But again, if you can agree, I agree. Okay. Dang, it's already done sauteing. That was quick. Turn that off. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm multitasking. My neighbor came over and gave me a bunch of Bath and Body Works. It was really sweet. I am very stubborn. Oh, yeah. I know that about me. Okay. What the fuck did I just do? Sorry. Scroll. So, but there's the interview. If you want to know what another woman, not just me, if you want the proof and the receipts of if I'm telling the truth about my ex, and if you want to see, again, any accusations he said, I had proof to back it up or deny whatever he said. The majority of it, at least. And another woman who was a witness, another woman who was there through all of it, or most of it. Once she came in the picture, she saw all of it. I mean, that girl's still traumatized to this day from the shit he's done. So, but whatever. It's right there, though. Says his other victims have something to say, trigger warning. And there's definitely trigger warning. Like I said, she told me of a situation while I was live that is just still breaks my heart to this day. Because I had no idea. If I knew, I would have reached out to her and try to help her do something about it. I had no idea. But here we go. If it doesn't show the whole screen, though, I might have to upload it as an overlay. And see, it doesn't show me the whole screen. I hate that. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let's try something else. My daughter's a Taurus. Yeah, but I also don't like the still twisting and accusations that didn't happen, that I've already cleared up. I've already shown proof I don't have any FOIAs. I've already shown proof that I did ask for them. I've already showed the clip that led up to it. Again, that's not excusing it. That's saying the full context of what took place that led up to it. Not excusing it. But that still keeps me upset, and that's what has irritated me through this whole thing is adding shit to it that didn't happen to paint me worse than you already are. When it's not true, you know? Hold on, I gotta put some cream of chicken in here. Fudge sickle. Thank you, Maggie. I don't think I've seen you before, but I really appreciate you coming in here. I really do. Thank you. Thank you for your kindness in such a difficult time. Okay, there's that. Open these tomatoes. When does it end? With who? Be more specific, please. All right, I'm going to try to upload the pictures of the messages. Dude, that's still not going to fucking work. Let me see if they're saved to my photos on my Google. They should be because I took a picture with my phone. So usually it's supposed to sync up and go right to my Google. Yep, here we go. Perfect. Perfecto. All right, let me end that part. Stop screen. Again, these messages have been happening consistently for months with Amzi. Okay? For months. Trigger warning on the topic. Okay? And apparently she's thrown that around a few times. I am making Dorito casserole. Princess was supposed to have a sleepover tonight, so I was going to make it for for her friend too, but her dad changed her mind, so it's just us. Don't tell me this is crushed tomatoes. Oh, good. I was going to get so mad if that was crushed. Ugh, I hate that sound. I hate that sound. Oh, that sounds nasty. I don't know if y'all can hear it because I don't know if the background thing's on. They say in the recipe to add the chicken broth, but I don't think I need it. Like, I think this is good enough, and this will make the Doritos soft as it is. Whoop. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. God, it's so late. Okay. Damn it, I dropped my towel. All right, before I do that, it sounds like macaroni in a pot. That's some wet, All right. So she said to Muggsy, I will go to jail to teach you and everyone a lesson. Stop this Siwa shit. I'm going to end up in the hospital. I'm about to, you see it. I can't do this anymore. I don't care. Everyone is better off, Muggsy. Right? Let me show you the rest. Y'all can see that, I hope. Is this like Mexican chicken? It's a Mexican casserole, but it's just got Doritos as the bottom layer. My daughter loves Doritos. Let me show you the next. And again, it's going to get more shocking as the messages go on. So prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. More messages that he got. If you meet up with Siwa, I will put a bullet in your, you see it, share that. His response, be careful. Hers, you don't even know what city I'm in. That's okay. You're trying to paint me as the bad guy. You're trying to make me look like, really? Honey, I've never said shit like that, even to that abusive piece of shit. I've never talked to him like that. I've never threatened to K him. I've never controlled anything. I've never demanded he give me money or else. Dude, I was lucky to get money for groceries. And if I didn't act right for that week, we didn't get groceries. You know how many times my parents had to drive an hour to my house to bring me groceries so me and my son didn't starve because I got punished and the grocery money got taken away. And I mean $60. It got taken away from me because I didn't do what he wanted. So you could paint all you want. Of course, Amzi, you're the type that would feel bad for the fucking abuser. Because again, that's what you are. Jen, that's what you are. I'll say this though, Christy Marie, it is so much worse that it's you participating in it because you met me and my child. And because I helped you in your situation. I didn't care what it cost. I just wanted you to get help. I just wanted you to be safe again. And at that point, we hadn't met. You were just another person on the internet. So thank you for how you repay it. Thank you for that. Then she says to Muggsy, during a live stream, I'm assuming, send me money for Dunkin's because you know you love me still. Even just money for coffee. Show me you love me, please. I hate how much I love you. And I hate, and again, I don't know what the rest of that says, so not sure. Well, Muggsy says she's been doing this the whole time. He finally blocked her. She started messaging him from her son's phone because he already blocked her. That's seriously, but she's out here demanding we take a stance against Muggsy because he finally, he gets fed up and finally says, I'm going to report you if you don't stop. Get a grip. You're threatening to K me. You're threatening to beat everyone up. You're attacking Siwa for no fucking reason because you're jealous. Get a grip. I'm going to report you because you're dangerous. And she demands we all take a side and call him out for it. No, you are fucking dangerous. Look at the way you act. And then about Lindsay, I'm not showing this to attack you, by the way. I know that you can't really see that one very good. Sorry, y'all. I'll read it to you, though, in a minute. I'm not showing this, Lindsay, to attack you. I'm showing this to you so you realize what she actually thinks about you. Sounds like a poem for 10 things I hate about you. I'm showing it so you know what she really thinks and what she's saying behind your back. So I don't know you fucking thing with after what you said you wanted to pimp my son out and have sex with him. Again, you're 20. He was 20. He's 20. You're 41. And Amzi allowed that in the chat, supported it, put it up on screen, laughed at it. So kiss my ass. You have no room to talk about anything or bitch about anything. But you're mad now, Lindsay, that I showed the proof and think I was doing it to attack you. If I wanted to attack you, I'd attack you. I don't need an excuse. I mean, you've done enough shit. I could attack you every day and it'd be justified with how much shit you've said about me, my kids, all the shit you've done. That's not my goal. You need to know that she's using you and she can't stand you. But let's carry on. She said that cunt Lindsay is talking to Chris. When Muggsy and Amzi broke up, she got with this random guy named Chris. Chris Topher is what he goes by. And why did she choose him? Because he gives her money. He sends super chats, right? That's why she chose him. Not because of anything else. He was the only one willing to go there after knowing the truth about her. So she's mad because now saying Lindsay's trying to take her man. But she goes, that cunt Lindsay's talking to Chris. Muggsy responds, stop. Oh my God, he's such a monster. She goes, I hate him and her. I'm so effing done with internet bullshit. He's liking her pictures and been talking to her all day. Muggsy, so what? She goes, it's traitor behavior. Because her and Chris were already broken up at this point. They were already broken up. So now she thinks she has ownership over Chris as well, which again, I give you that benefit that your friend should go after a guy that you were with if you stuck by those type of morals and ethics, but you don't. Can you please stop coming in with those accounts, please? T is he wanted KK first. Chris wanted to be with KK. So she went out with him. Goodness gracious. What a fucking mess. I'm so jealous I can't be along with them. So jealous. But yeah, no, Lindsay, I don't need an excuse to go after you. If you've done enough, I go out here every day. Hey, Black Swan. Now, there are more messages, just so you know. If Muggsy chooses to share them, I will share them with you. But again, when I did my live earlier, was to wake Amzi up and be like, what are you doing? You're risking your children. You're risking your freedom because you're jealous about a man on the internet. Okay? That's what I did my stream about. And I didn't even share the messages. No, he's not. No, he's not. Let's not. Don't do that over here, please. But your name's not. That's not a good name. That's only going to cause more issues. And out of respect for the other subs, I'd rather you not be in this chat, please. What was I saying? Oh, I didn't share these messages. I told everybody it's going to be on my members tier if you want to go over there and watch it, because I know only a select few can look at the messages. And I was hoping that would kind of save her the embarrassment on a bigger scale. But since this is what she wants to do, well, let's all do it, you know? If this is what she wants to do, I don't owe you a fucking thing then. Jen, I don't owe you a fucking thing anymore. Gloves off with you, hun. Okay, let me try to pour this on the casserole. Dude, I made way too much mixture. I cut up all those vegetables and made way too much, so, oh well. I'd rather have too much and not need it than need it and have to start all over. So there's that. I think I need a little bit more in this corner. Hold on, y'all. And I will say this, Amzi. You say all this shit about your husband, but seeing the kind of messages you send to Muggsy, who was never your husband, y'all dated, y'all had the quickest relationship that we've ever seen. The quickest relationship we've ever fucking seen is you and Muggsy. And who messed that up? You messed it up. You're the one that didn't want to leave the hotel room. You're the one that was obsessing over us on YouTube. You're the one that couldn't do shit. I'm not going to go there, but not yet at least. So now I didn't mess it up. Was I in the car with you when he went to drop you off at the airport? Did I have any conversation with Muggsy before he dumped your ass? No, I did not. And you send all these messages and then wonder why he won't give you another chance to want to be with you again. I think for Muggsy, one time was enough. Muggsy has been trying to be nice to you, Amzi. He's been trying to be nice to you by not exposing your messages, giving you chances to take shit down because you're crossing lines and it's not right. And you always fuck it up. You fuck it up over and over and over and over and over again. And now that you can't use it to your advantage, now that he's not so willing to forgive, now that there's less and less chance every day of anything ever happening, which he already said he's never going to go there with you ever again. So there's that. But now that you can't do that, now you're threatening to take your life. You have children. Why are you threatening to take your life over someone on the internet? A guy on the internet who's not even coming at you. He just is supporting another channel. That's it. He's not trying to put you under great duress. He's not trying to mind F you. He's just being supportive of other people. And that is all that's more important. I mean, you went to court and fight to get full custody back, which that's great that you were able to get kids and get them safe again. That's great. Even though you're a complete asshole right now and you think it's funny what's been done to my children, what now? I think that's great that you were able to get something done where they could be safe again. But now you're putting out messages like that can ruin all of it. Muggsy has, like I said, I think Muggsy is a good dude. He's never mistreated me, talked nasty to me, called me names, nothing. He has not done any of that. Amzi has. And she was supposed to cancel him because she's the one sending death threats and all the other, and threats to harm herself over him. Now I got to clean up all this mess. Foreign concept, Jen, cleaning. Sorry, that was not nice. And there was again, I have seen another message that Muggsy has shared where she said she was going to have Chris go with her to a tattoo shop, make him get a Muggsy tattoo, and then she was going to dump him to embarrass him for getting the tattoo. Hey, Andrew. That's demented. That's deranged. That is so deranged. You wanted this man to permanently mark his body with your ex's name, and then just to turn around, you want to dump him to embarrass him and show loyalty to Muggsy because you think that's going to win him back by doing that? I would never even think like that. When my ex got my name tatted on him 3 times, every time I'm like, what are you doing? Don't tap my name on you. That's so stupid. And every single one, he ends up covering up. So, and he still went and got tattoos of other girls' names. It's so embarrassing, but whatever. But you wanted to do that to Chris. And you told Muggsy that you were dumping him and you're through with him because he's not paying you enough money. He's not paying your bills. And if a man wants to date you, they have to support you and pay your bills. You literally said that. You have literally said that. Not exaggeration, not making it up. You did. And again, I have permission to talk about this or I wouldn't have said anything. I've been knowing about this for a little bit and haven't said nothing out of respect, but he's done with her. He blocked her. Again, he blocked her. He blocked her yesterday, I'm assuming, because she did another. Yeah, we're not going to get into that, but blocked her yesterday. So today she's messaging him from her son's phone, and that had to get blocked too. It's fucking crazy. If you think all these bad things about Muggsy, why are you giving him access to your child? because I have a lot of bad things to think about my ex, and he's not getting access, is he? I get him access when it was just abuse toward me, but once it went toward the kids, that was done deal. No chances. No going back. No fixing. No nothing. And as a comment, I consider dating a man that paid my bills. Wife might get mad though. You're funny. My ex went to prison, got my baby huge on his chest. I still wonder 23 to 25 years later if he still has it. I have no idea, but y'all don't get tattoos of no one on you, please. Muggsy had to learn that lesson. When they met up in New York, he got her name tattooed and she got his name tattooed. And he regrets it. Trust, believe, he regrets it every day. But she was like, I'm going to go get your name covered up. If he's so bad, why you need to discuss it? Just go do it. Just go fucking do it. No one's making you keep it. Hey, girl. Yeah, never tattoo a name. If you're going to get a couple tattoo, just get a matching picture. You know, if you're going to get like a couple, just get something that in the future, not everyone's going to know. Hey, Silver Fox. In the future, not everyone will know that it's tied to an ex. You can be like, oh, I got a bumblebee because it just makes me happy and I like bumblebees. My sister dated a guy and they wanted to go get tattoos. They got bumblebees together. That's it. They broke up. She still loves her bumblebee. So, I mean, that'd be the smarter thing. I'm just saying. Okay, casserole's in the oven. Oh, and I gotta do dishes. I'll do it now in a minute. Let me check my phone and see if I have any more to share with you. But yeah, if you ever wanted to hear what actually took place in my marriage and with witness testimony, with witnesses' words, if you don't want to believe anything I say, fine. Ignore everything I say and just assume, okay, I'll be off before then. Just assume everything I said was a lie then. But you go to say that about the other woman too? I mean, again, I show proof from 3 women. They all had the same experience I had. There's a reason my side has police reports. There's a reason my side has the videos. There's a reason my side has the pictures of the bruises. There's a reason I have witnesses that testify to what took place. There's a reason for it because what I'm telling you is the truth. Where's his proof that he never did that? So all you got to do is type in his name and you'll see the charges. You'll see the restraining orders. You'll see the jail time. You'll see the terroristic threat when he said he was coming to K me. And he actually showed up at the resort with a freaking weapon. Coming to K me. He got intercepted and had to spend quite some time in Wood County, which is the county that the resort is in, because that's where he got picked up. So, am I really lying that he ever tried to do that? Thank you, MW. It's not like it wouldn't even be such a big deal if people didn't dissect every bit of it, say it's all lies, and cheer this man on like he's the greatest thing ever. I hope, like I said, I hope it's true that he's turned over a new leaf and all that's things of the past. I hope so. Like I said, I remember when he's gone years without doing shit, and it ended up going back to it when you least expected it. And we're back to square one. So I don't have faith where, oh, he's been good for 2 years. That's thing in the past now. I don't feel that way. Because just in 2021, he attacked my child, who was a child. I mean, they were a minor, and that's what he did. And that's the last time I had a conversation with him, besides asking him to agree to disagree when it comes to me and that new girlfriend, and just let's leave each other alone, that I would delete all my videos pertaining to him if he would just not speak to them anymore. Nope. They were not willing. So, and the reason it ever got brought up to begin with is because when Stalker found out who I was in December 2nd, 2021, she tracked him down and started messaging him, trying to get information on me and telling him to go get his wife. Her words, I told him, go get your wife, when we had already been split for like 12 years, 10 years, 12 years, something like that. He didn't know where me and my children lived. He didn't know, but she told him that she says she lives at a resort. Thank you for that. Thank you. And trying to paint me like I was the crazy one and I was a psycho girl or a psycho wife. And it was just so horrible for him. And she actually said, I'm so sorry. See what did that to you? What? Me being a witch? That's what he had a bitch about. Me being a witch. My religion's the problem. My beliefs is the problem. That affected your life such a big way when I didn't practice when I was with him. He knew nothing about it. He didn't need to know. It's none of his damn business. It's none of your fucking business. But that is what she held on to. Say, I'm so sorry you have to deal with that. Fuck out of here. And it's every fucking story. Every fucking one. I didn't bring the essay shit to the YouTube. Someone else did. I didn't bring the DV shit into the mix. Brooke did. Right. And what's sad to me is this girlfriend, again, now she's a wife, but it don't change how I feel about her. So that I did not give her that respect. This girlfriend constantly coming to stalk her and Momo and saying, Keaton told me she did this. Keaton told me she did this. Keaton told me she did this. So are you saying that when your pillow talk is all about me? Are you seriously letting your pillow talk be all about me? You shouldn't give a fuck about my past or who I was or what we went through. You shouldn't fucking care. You made up your mind I'm lying about the DV. So now what? Known proof I've shown is going to change your mind. So it is what it is. Like, you really going to let your pillow talk? Again, your engagement is tied to me because he proposed to you in divorce court against me. Your ring is identical to the ring he got me. You obsess over me. Every day you're trying to think of ways to paint me in a bad light and make up lies about me because you don't like that I tell the truth about your man. It is insecure. And I know for a fact that they have fought many times over me. I think that's sad. It shouldn't be that way. You should be upset that my name is being brought up. You shouldn't want my name brought up. When I get with the guy, I don't bring up his ex-wife and say, well, what all did she do? What kind of secrets can you tell me? What kind of things can you tell me so I could twist it and paint it this way? Who was she sleeping with? Like, bitch. Like I said, I've dated many guys and they had ex-wives. Never were they brought up a conversation. I had complete respect for them, especially if they had children. Complete respect. She was there first. She's the mother of child. That's top priority. That is top priority. Everything with me comes secondary to her and their relationship so they could co-parent. That's what normal people do. I am so sorry, hostile environment, you went through that. I am so sorry. But now, but he's never put hands on his now wife. That doesn't mean she gets to discredit my experience with him just because it hasn't been done to her. And that is literally what I told her when I unblocked Keaton to message Keaton about what was going on to get some agreement together. She's like, this is Amy. You don't get to talk to Keaton about nothing. And I'm like, what? Y'all just did a fucking interview and I can't talk to him? Like, she literally said, I can't speak to him. But I'm supposed to co-parent with him? Get the fuck out of here. But I said, can you just agree that you don't know my experience and you weren't there, so you can't say if it was true or not? But for you, you've never been through that and he hasn't done that to you. I could agree to that. I could be reasonable with that. She said no. No, as long as you go live and as long as you tell people he's done things to you, I'm going to keep coming at you. So, and y'all seen it. Y'all see her in all the chats. Y'all hear all the time. Amy told me this about Siwa. Amy told me this about Siwa. Amy said that Siwa blocked her son. Amy said that Siwa unblocked her son. Amy said that her son sent her money for Christmas for his sister. Amy said her son sent her money for this. Like, constantly. Constantly. I don't understand it. And he would, Silver Foxy, but I would never. I would never. Again, he put his hands on my child in a discussion. End of discussion. There's no co-parenting. When my daughter's 18, if she wants to work on that, that's her right. Same as when my son turned 18 and he want to work on it, that's his right. So, is Sean live yet? I don't see him live, so we're going to keep hanging out until he goes live. She shouldn't want me around. She shouldn't want to know anything about me. She should be mad that I am a conversation. And like I said, Randy, to the other women, which again, they backed me up that I'm telling the truth. Okay. To the other women, I told them when I found out he was sleeping with them when we were married, by the way, again, mistresses, but they didn't know. I reached out to them and said, I don't want you getting hurt. I know you think you won the jackpot. I know you think he's just the greatest thing ever, because I too thought that. It took a long time before I saw the truth. But please be understanding that he is abusive, and it's going to probably happen, and I don't want that to happen to you. If I were you, I would get away now, but you don't have to. And again, both girls said he would never do that to me. He did that to you because you deserved it. You did it. He's been completely nice to me. And before the year was over, they went through the same type of shit. The same type of shit I went through. You know what they say, the best way to get over someone is to obsess over them with a new partner. Right? All she had to do was heed your warning. And that's all. That's all. If they had never done the interview, I would have never done an interview with the girl that went through the situation. Like I said, the girl I interviewed, she's been in the picture. Well, she was in the picture for 17 years. This new girl has never met me, never seen him around, Keaton around me, was never around any of those situations that we went through. She has no ties to any of it besides being with him now. That's it. And they think that is the boys, like the spokesperson for what happened to me. It's like, what the fuck? It's basic common sense. No, they act like I'm crazy saying she don't know a fucking thing about me. Hold on, I need to get a fan. I'm burning up. Food should be done pretty quick. Dang, and I got the interview tonight on Reels, and I'm already burnt out. Check. Okay, let me check my messages. I forgot I was supposed to be doing that. Fudge on a stick. It's hot. I'm standing right by the oven, and it's an oven like with propane, so I'm burning up. Oh, we got another round of messages. We got 9 new messages, y'all. Stay tuned. Let's see what other psychopath said. Oh, she's still using the R word. Ew. What? Sorry, I'm reading them while I'm taking pictures. Oh, she hates William too. William, did you know Amzi hates you and thinks you're the R word? Yes, an autism mom, always using the R word. Amzi says, maybe I'll start sending money and nudes to pizza. So Amzi is wanting to send. And Muggsy's response, great. I give you my blessings. But yeah, he's the crazy one, y'all. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm taking the screenshot so I can show you. Oh, she's going to town on Chris. Yes, it's in my community tab, Randy. It's going to be late, though, because we're going to wait after John's, me and Real, to have a conversation about what took place last night. There's a whole situation that took place. But I did link it on my community tab if you missed it. Oh man, she really hates Chris and William. And Jules. Sorry, I'm not supposed to talk about her, but she's going there too. Okay, I took screenshots. Let me try to pull it up now. Let me refresh my photos. Dude, I'm so glad when things are synced up so easily. Such a nice thing to happen. Okay, they're going to be out of order, so bear with me, okay? I took pictures as they were, as in the order they were sent. And again, trigger warning on the R word. We don't agree with slurs over here. Well, you already see she's saying that part. Sorry, again, she's talking about William, and you'll see that in a minute. Sorry, that's why he sounds slow. You should have taken pictures of me sucking your blank next time. Damn it. Oh, well, next time. So she wants Muggsy to have these pictures of her. He's all good. He sent me a picture of a chick sucking his blank. Like I give two shits. Yes, that's why he sounds so R-word. Oh, is that about Chris? Is that about Chris or is that about William there? William is either William or Chris sent her a picture of a girl going down. How can you be over me? You're clearly not. How can you be over me? You're not. It's clear. Yeah, because Muggsy's one following her around, kissing her ass, doing stream after stream after stream, counting her pockets, and telling her who she could talk to. Sure. It's clear. You're going to torture yourself not being with me, all because I'm from the internet. I met you in real life. F you. He's going to torture himself not being with you. I think he tortured himself being with you. Amzi turned me gay. She is trash. It would take a while to unblock that account. Can you just stay in this one for right now and I'll fix it later? I know she used it before. I just had hoped her son's diagnosis would have her eliminate. No, it's not. She thinks it's fine. Yes, thank you for the screenshots. I say keep it coming, dude. Because she will argue with everything and disagree with everything. Okay, I'll fix it later. Just next time, if I'm not in a rush to finish, I would totally take care of it right now. So she thinks Muggsy's tortured for not being with her, but I think the torture began when he started entertaining her. Okay. Why it bother you? I mentioned Siwa because you're dragging me because you're mad that Muggsy's over here. That's why. Because Muggsy understands I don't deserve it and I didn't do anything to deserve it. Because Muggsy understands that you're acting like this, like a fucking insane psychopath out of jealousy. That's why. Then she goes, fuck that. William is allowed there. I hate William now. Really? Do you hate William now? Does William know about that? Again, William, you kissing ass of all these people who literally talk shit about you morning, noon, and night in DMs while smiling to your face. But go ahead, keep supporting and fighting her battles. Okay. Maybe I'll start sending money and nudes to Pizza, as in Tony Pizza, as in that really older guy. Terry Time would never let you do some shit like that. She would, and Pizza would listen to Terry Time over you any day of the week. But you want to send that to a guy that's old enough to be your fucking dad? The hell's wrong with you? Y'all know that Amzi's literally a year older than me. I'm 38. She's like 39 going on 40. Where's my other pot holder? Give me a second, y'all. Oh, and the AC just turned off. And we had, oh, fuck, this is hot. Yeah, that's good enough. My daughter needs food in her belly. I mean, she already had pizza tonight, so it's really not that big of a deal, but I really want her to have this. Okay. Let me plate her food, and then we'll carry on. It's going to be too hot anyways. Oh, man, maybe I should have done it. Good job, Siwa. You just got Doritos everywhere. I think I'm going to put this back in there. I don't think it's done enough for my liking, but it'll do the trick for right now. All right, y'all, one second. My daughter's more important. It's hot, but it's cool. I know. It's because the Doritos didn't get delivered, and I have to wait. I want the Doritos softer, and they're not soft enough, but we're in a rush. Thank you. Hug. Hey, babe, child. Yes. Hold on. All right, here you go. I know, that's great news. Love you. Whew. All right, sorry about that, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the oven off because it's too hot. Let me come back with y'all's comments. I'm way behind. Hey, Mia. See, did Amzi want to kill herself because Muggsy donates to you? Yes, she did. She did say that. She also wants to go after. She hates Lindsay because Lindsay's trying to get with Chris, apparently. But she's saying pizza. Tony Pizza offered her a mustache ride. We're adults. We know what that means. I'm not saying what it means because little ears, right? I don't want her to hear that. He offered you a mustache ride. Muggsy's response, great. I give you my blessings. I would love that. Whatever is good for you is good for me. He's the normal one in this whole situation. Let's see. Is there another part to this? Okay, I'm just going to zoom in. She says, I broke up with Chris. I told him it's going to sound bad, but I need a man who can help me out with money or I need to be single. Is that so? Hey, St. Adam. So I told you she said that. There's your proof. Don't say that to me, hostile. But I have conversations with her about stuff. Not that, of course, but she knows she can ask me whatever and I'll answer her. And I always tell her I'd rather hear from me and hear facts versus other stuff and it being discussed in a public setting, you know? So I've been like that with my son too. If he had questions about things, I would answer it. And I enjoy having that open dialect. But don't say that. So there's your proof right there. She is just using him for the money. My Cash App is still low. Muggsy, good night. Like, he's so tame. And he's obsessed with you, not over you, but every little thing you're throwing his way to try to bait his attention is he's not responding the way you want. He's not begging you to not give Tony Pizza a chance. He's not begging you to not send money to someone. He's not begging you to not send nudes to someone. He doesn't care. Money talks, as Muggsy says. He goes, you got $29.99, too much of my money. So apparently he sent her $29.99 and he regrets it, of course. But she's still demanding the money from Muggsy. And again, that's the reason she's coming at me so hard. Here we are, more about Chris. I hate Chris. Cheap ass mother effer. I didn't even get a check for YouTube this month. Aw. Ugh. He couldn't just PayPal me. YouTube takes 45% now. No, it doesn't. YouTube doesn't take 45% unless if you do Apple, if he pays through Apple, it'll take that amount from, it'll do it through Apple. It's not YouTube though. YouTube takes 30% and then Apple takes, I think they're 15%. So maybe that's what she's saying, but YouTube is not doing that. It's a combined. I hate Chris, cheap ass mother effer. But Chris, doesn't she kiss your ass and ask you for money all the time? I think that's all of them. I still don't know who she was saying in this part. Sorry, that's why he sounds slow. I still don't know who that part was for. Right. And again, the reason I went live earlier and was trying to just tell y'all what was going on was to make her wake the fuck up. You are risking your children and your freedom over Muggsy and his money. You need to get a grip. You're threatening to end your life over Muggsy and his money. You're threatening to beat people up over Muggsy and his money. You're threatening to K him if he dares meet up with someone, me, because you think you have rights to him and his money. Oh, she said her boyfriend Chris is slow in R. Wow. No wonder they broke up. Because you know if Muggsy's getting these messages, so is Chris. But she's probably more obsessed with Muggsy because he gave her more money. He flew her out to New York, paid for the ticket, paid for a nice hotel in Times Square, paid for the meals, he paid for everything. And she came back to trust the fuck out of him. But she's still expecting all those handouts from him. Fucking audacity. It is crazy. Everything about it's crazy. But publicly, she tries to say it's not about the money. Right? I know. Publicly, she says it's not about the money. It's not about the money. It's because I really cared about him. No, if you take the money out of the aspect, I doubt she would have entertained anything. But then again, maybe she would, because she's one of those women that need validation from men. She's one of those women that feel like if a man is not with her or into her, she's nothing. Can't relate. Sorry. I am not that type. I'm just not. That's why it's good to be single and be single for a while, to learn how to be happy in your own skin without validation, without the help, without all the other shit that goes in a relationship. So that way you're not so desperate and you won't just take anybody that comes along, and you won't be so obsessed when it falls apart, and you could still end things friendly. Every ex, besides my ex-husband now, because this new girlfriend made it crazier. But any other ex I had, we ended on good terms. We're still friends. The surgeon, we're still friends. He would marry me tomorrow if I'd agree. The doctor, I don't like what he did on his birthday, but if I talked to him afterwards and he just said how sorry he was and would I date him again? I told him no. But I don't didn't go to war with him. The special forces sergeant, we ended on good terms. We stayed friends. I just didn't want to be in a relationship anymore, so it ended it. We stayed friends through the whole thing. I could probably message him right now, but I won't, because he's got a new girlfriend, and I respect that. So I won't do that. But if I wanted to, I could. The only ones I didn't end things good with are the ones that put their hands on me. And no, it wasn't everybody either. Like y'all try to say, oh, she says every guy's done that. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. The doctor tried to force me to do something on his birthday because he's Iraqi, and he said that I have to, and I can't deny him because it's his birthday. So we broke up over that. My ex, we know about that. DW did what he did, but he wasn't that wasn't a relationship. That was a whole forced situation. And I had to go with whatever to stay alive. But those are the only ones. The boss, he did fucking drug me. He fucking did. Again, I don't know what he did. Neither does Keaton. We don't know what he did. We just know how it's found, and we know he drugged me. And it was Klonopin that he drugged me with, not ecstasy like Stalker says. Again, I couldn't walk. I couldn't go use the restroom. I couldn't talk. Nothing. But he did that. And if Keaton wasn't, if he wasn't being controlled right now by Amy, he would fucking tell you. Not that he would have much room to talk, but whatever. Hello, Sherry. We're just hanging out till John goes live. Showing messages of Amzi and her obsessive ways. I still think the worst message so far is this one. I think this, what do y'all think? I think this is the worst one she's done so far. And I have a feel, again, y'all, she blows his phone up all day, every day, to the point he had to turn off his alerts because she would be doing it all night, all day. She didn't care that he was sleeping, had to go to work. She was harassing him all night and all day. So he had to turn off his alerts because of her. 1 minute to go. Okay, let's get going, y'all. Y'all please go to John's. when John's over, if you're okay with real, if you just want to sit in the bushes and hear what I have to say about the whole Jen thing, what Jen's doing, the link's in my community tab, and they'll be late though. But again, it's out of respect in John's time because it's important what he's doing, in my opinion. But I will see y'all later. Thank you so much for being here. I will try to mod when I can. I might take a break and just go take a bath now that it's bedtime soon, and that's going to be my time. And I got to get out and be done in time for the interview. So I might just go do that. I might not chat too much, but we'll see. We'll see. But thank you so much for being here again, y'all. I hope you just don't believe what that was said in that interview. And if you want to hear my side with proof, receipts, audios, police reports, all that, go watch that interview. That's on my community tab saying another woman wants to speak about my ex, whatever. That's once again, I have proof because it happened. He doesn't because his story did not happen. Anyways, I will see y'all later. Y'all have a good day and see you tomorrow.
If I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion. Even though I